What's up guys, FM Campbell here and welcome to episode number 5 of the World Network game. We are slowly getting there, we are slowly getting towards the beginning of the season. In this episode it will contain the first cup game against Stuttgart and my god I cannot wait to get playing. A little bit concerned about tactics, a little bit concerned about familiarity with the tactics that we've created. Obviously it's a brand new team. There's not one player that's played with another player before, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how everyone gets on. I'd imagine it'll be very unpredictable in the first game. I've got a good feeling we can beat Stuttgart. I mean, I like our tactic, our players. We've got a very, very strong team, possibly one of the strongest out of the 4, in my opinion. And when I say the 4, I mean Tox1c LeMon's Foxes, JustAnotherGuyHD's Jaguars, and obviously CompletelyChaz FM's Penguins. Links to those guys will be in the description. Make sure to go check them out, sub to their channels, just to get a bit of perspective of the save from sort of their point of view. Anyway, we're going to get straight into the nitty gritty of the game. If you don't know what this save's all about, please feel free to go check out previous episodes to kind of gather a little bit of information about how the save is going to work. So we get straight in. The Jaguars are making silence. A guy called Masulu, a young 21-year-old defensive midfielder. I'm guessing he's starting to approach to sign a lot of these trialists. Hopefully, I'm thinking, well, on his behalf, he's going to try and make some money on them. Shevchenko, I thought he signed the actual Shevchenko then. Yeah, so I'd imagine he's going to try and make some money on these guys in the future, which is a really good business method. So fair play to Jag for doing that. As the Foxes sign Sergio Diaz. Now this guy's actually really, really good. So much potential. So probably the only signing I actually agree with from Tox1c LeMoN. I'm sorry for the dig. As we sign Max Kruse. Look at this guy. We have signed Max Kruse. We have matched his release clause. His value at the moment is even higher than his release clause at 16.75 million. I reckon when we sign him, his value is going to at least rocket up to about, I'd say 17, 18 million maybe. Well, I say rocket up, it's only 16.75, but yeah, I reckon we could make some money on this guy if we decide to let him go in the long term. But look at that composure, 17 composure, much better than that stupid daft Carrillo that Tox1c LeMoN keeps going on about. What a signing, Max Kruse, absolutely over the moon with that. As the Penguins make a cheeky little loan move for Jack Grealish from Aston Villa. I obviously have experience from this guy with my Aston Villa series. He's actually not too bad, so fair play to him. I'm guessing he's got him as backup. As we make a loan signing ourselves. Now, I wasn't too sure about Zimmerman. I didn't really think he was a good enough level. So, as I signed him, we then signed bigger name players, which then encouraged other bigger name players to join. And Zimmerman actually kind of went down the pecking order. So, we've loaned Johnny as our backup right back to Cedric. And we have made probably the biggest signing in the window. A little bit expensive, I'm not going to lie. 22 million, which is way too much. But Abdul Baba, the left back, 20 years old, look at him, he's an absolute tank. Over the moon with this signing. I think he could possibly be one of the best left backs in the game if trained correctly, and obviously Bayaz he will be. And we're signing Dokan. Now this guy is awesome, look at them stats. Goes under the radar as a right winger or slash attacking advanced playmaker. What a signing for us. So we're going to pop these guys in. Obviously we've got Baba at left back, we've got Kruse to come in up front. We've got Dokan to come in on the right. So really, we're actually covered in all positions now other than centre-back. We do need to find 2 first-choice centre-backs. We have got quite a few centre-backs. My long-term plan is to short-term plan is to loan the other guys out. People like ViyqEW at centre-back and Badiso as well. I'd like to try and make some money on them or / get some sort of potential being broken, especially with ViyqEW. As the Foxes are looking to loan Babacar. That's an in and out deal. We've gone in for him a couple of times. As the first centre back comes in, Alvarez Balanza, one of the best on the game, is joining the mighty Lynx FC, and we are starting to look at like a real force for this league now. He goes straight in at left centre back, first choice, and we've got one more centre back to sign on the right hand side of central defence. Now, I've signed this guy as well, Rafinha, on loan. A great little loan deal that we've got going through. He can play in such a versatile amount of positions. My main focus is to have him as backup as Jonjo Shelvey to play in this sort of advanced playmaker role in the middle. So we're going to have to do a little bit of retraining, but he is young, which is good. As the beast. This guy is the one I wanted. I've been raving on about him for about 4 or 5 episodes. Man like Morgan is joining the mighty Lynx FC. He's going to be central midfield on the left-hand side, probably as a ball-winning midfielder. What a signing. Oh, mate. This is the beast. We went in for Wanyama and Villa. We decided against him. We then went in for Wanyama. He went to Arsenal. Unfortunately left us. I was absolutely gutted about that. So I thought, let's go for it. Let's splash the cash. Let's throw money at Southampton. Morgan Schneiderlin is officially joining Lynx FC. As the Foxes sign some guy. I mean, look at the players we're talking about. Schneiderlin, Baba, Balanta. These guys. Dockow. But don't worry. The Foxes are signing Borges, a 33-year-old random striker to go up top. It's just the level of difference is crazy. As we bounce straight back up to the other end, Rakitsky from Shakhtar, another centre-back. He's going to be our first choice centre-back to partner Alvarez Balanta in our first team. What a signing again. We've had a couple of signings go through, but the big names are really coming through in this episode. So if we pop Rakitsky next to Balanta at centre-back, and that will be our complete first team. Very, very strong first team. Couple of injuries that we need to deal with, obviously Shelvey and Cruz, which is a little bit of concern, but we'll see what happens. So Balanta and Rakitsky to Ryan Shawcross. It's just, what are they doing? I think they think they're in a lower league. Ryan Shawcross. I mean, we don't even need homegrown players, so it's very strange. Very, very strange. Anyway, we've got to choose a captain. So I'm thinking Fabio as our main captain. Obviously, I know he's a goalkeeper, but I do like Gago as well. He's got relatively good determination and leadership skills. So I'm going to have Gago as my backup. This is one thing I'm really worried about that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. Familiarity to the tactic. As you can see, it is really, really poor. At the minute, all of them are set to awkward. So they're very awkward in regards to their familiarity of the tactic, which is a bit of concern going forward. This is the league table prediction. This is the media prediction / betting odds of who's going to finish where. As you can see, in 21st, 22nd, 23rd and 24th is all four of us at 2,000. Sorry, 1,000. Is it? Yeah, 2,000 to 1. So yeah, a little bit of a concern there. Obviously, that's going to help with our target from our board that we have to avoid relegation. But I think we've got a strong team. I mean, Everton are the favourites. I'd like to think we've got a stronger team than Everton's. Obviously, they've been playing together for a little longer, but things are looking good. So these are the schedule. We've had a couple of friendlies, if you missed them in previous episodes. As you can see, we drew 2-2 with Verona. Granada, we lost 1-0, unfortunately. Then we played Dundee, who we won 2-1. Then we drew 1-1 with Perugia, and then we won 1-0 against Deportivo. So a little bit sort of 50-50 with the friendlies. I mean, we're still learning the tactic. The idea was just to get the team cohesion, get them playing together, get the tactic familiarity up, which hasn't gone as well as I'd have liked, but yeah, so I think it's just going to be a patience game. I think a lot of us are going to struggle at the beginning of the game. Some will be winning loads and some will be losing loads, and no one will be very consistent, I'd say, for the first maybe 5 to 10 games. So 2 cup games at the beginning is not a big help. So this is the tactic. Now, I'm a little bit concerned. Obviously, this is for the game against Stuttgart. Look at the injuries. We're missing Max Cruz, Andre Ayew, Morgan Schneiderlin, and John Joe Shelvey. 4 of our first team starters. So yeah, not ideal. We're going to have to play Danny Ings up top, I think. Swap out Ayew. Oh, God. With this tactic familiarity being so low, and then these injuries coming in, it's not a good time for this to be going on. So basically, I think we're going to have to play Rafinha in the advanced role straight away. And then we're going to have to play Garmash at left centre midfield in Schneiderlin's position. Munir will have to play on the left in place of Ayew. Dockow is okay to play. He's on the right. Obviously, Ings ahead of Cruz. Oh, I think we're going to struggle to make a bench here. We're not. Look at the injuries. This is ridiculous. Even backup players in a lot of positions are injured and they're out. We're going to have to call up someone. Even one of the guys that we've already signed and we're trying to loan out, I think we're going to have to call them up. I really do. We're going for Baba and Cedric as our wing backs. Balanta and Rakitsky are obviously fit at centre back. We've got Gago in defensive midfield with Stark at backup, who's also fit. We may have to play Stark actually. No, obviously, Gago will play ahead of Stark. And then we've got Garmash in the ball winning winning midfielder role, and then Rafinha as the advanced playmaker, who isn't quite trained there to a high level enough as I'd have liked, but yeah, we're gonna have to sort of deal with it and see how we get on. As you can see, like, I'm gonna have to bring the under-21s in. We've got some changes we're gonna have to make. Obviously, ViyqEW is injured as well. Max Kruse injured, as you know. So Rotario will come onto the bench. Who else we bring on? As it's frozen a little bit. Yeah, a little bit concerned. Human Tariq as well will come in. Mosquito's not good enough. Vallejo we don't really need. We have got Basong on the bench as a defender. I think we have to bring Broom. We just have to fill the team. A real big concern. A really, really big concern. Obviously, Stuttgart game now coming up in the cup. We're not actually targeted to hit anything by the board in this cup competition. So, I mean, I'd like to win because I think the finances will be huge for us going forward, especially if we manage to gain promotion relatively quickly. We need to be investing in the team as we move up the leagues. But yeah, the board hasn't as such targeted us to reach any stage of this competition, but it's still something that I would like to win. It's the next cup competition which is key for us. So, and more bad news. As we've continued, Rafinha is now injured. I mean, this is going from one issue to the other. Rafinha's going to have to come up. We're going to have to move Garmash as our advanced playmaker, and then have Stark maybe at centre midfield, or Gago at centre midfield, and move Stark in. This is really not ideal. Just to let you know, also the next competition that we've been drawn in, we've actually been drawn against Gremio. Gremio are actually in the league above us. As you can see, the other guys have also been drawn in there as well. We've got the Jaguars are playing. Well, we'll find out who they're playing shortly. But I know the Penguins are playing Zenit, and the Penguins are playing Zenit. No, sorry, the Foxes are playing Zenit. The Penguins have got America, the Mexican team America. And we've got Gremio. So Gremio are in the league above us. Zenit are in the league above us as well. But yeah, so that's obviously the next cup competition, which we have to win that game. We have to. Our goal is to reach the next stage of that game. So I'll be happy if we just win that game alone. So next step now, let's start thinking about the Stuttgart game. Chaz reacts to transfer record. What is this all about, Mr. Chaz? What are you saying? So Chaz has basically said, oh, that's not very nice. He's shit anyway. Chaz, that language is not needed. It's offensive. I mean, it's just not very nice, is it? It's just not very nice. If that's the way you want to run your club, that's the type of the way you want to be speaking in front of your players. I mean, I wouldn't condone that sort of thing in my club. It starts from the top down, Chaz. It starts from the top down. If you're going to be just sort of running your mouth, next thing you'll have players running their mouth. I don't know. I mean, Mvia is aggressive, so at any point he could just snap. I reckon there's going to be issues with that club. I really do. And if he has an injury, by the way, he's also screwed, but not as bad as we are for injuries at the moment. Oh, Sergio Roberto. The Foxes want Sergio Roberto on loan. Now, we've actually got a bid currently going through for him, which he rejected. So I'm now going to go back in him. Does that mean that we can get him? So let's go back in for him, because I wanted him ahead of Rafinha, really. But look at this injury. We're plagued, absolutely plagued. Rafinha, Schneiderlin, ViyqEW, Shelby and Casca all injured. This is not ideal. So, Stuttgart, they've been playing a 4-4-1-1. We've got to do our team. Now, we've got to make a decision what to do with Rafinha. Max Kruse is no longer injured, but look at that fitness. It's not good enough. He's not going to be able to play at the moment. What we're going to do with Rafinha, let's drag him out. Let's bring Stark. Stark's going to have to come in. He's our only other option. We've got two defensive midfielders and one centre midfielder as an option. So we could do it this way, as I said. Garmash as the advanced playmaker and move Stark over as we save the game just before the game kicks off, obviously. I don't know. Stark centre midfield or Gago centre midfield. I'm thinking Gago at defensive midfield, because we're just filling the bench. We're bringing Rotario with us, just filling the bench. It's not great. It is really not great. I'm not a massive fan of Danny Ings either. It was just the best we could do until we could obviously attract higher reputation players. Spit it out, Tom. What is going on? I can't even speak. But I'm so nervous about this game, man. So nervous. Right, I'm thinking we should go attacking because we're playing a very defensive formation in this one. We'll look for overlap, get them wing backs forward. Yeah, I think that's good to go. Retain possession, run at defence, whip crosses, high tempo, disciplined, and get the overlap going. Get them wing backs moving forward, and obviously Munir can move inside. Dockow gets a little bit more freedom. Or attacking. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this formation. Let's just go for it. We're gonna have to go for it. Let's go for it. Come on, let's go for attacking. We got defensive formation. Could we live to regret this? I'm generally quite nervous about this game. My hands are clammy. I'm sweating. We're favourites, apparently. Apparently we're favourites. I don't know how. Well, I suppose the team strength is really, really big. But one key thing to note in this, I haven't mentioned, Jaguars are playing the Foxes. And Penguins are playing Zenit. So Jaguars are playing the Foxes. So you have to go and check out both JustAnotherGuyHD's channel and Tox1c LeMoN's channel, because I'm imagining that game will be very, very tasty. I'm predicting goals. As they've gone with their 4-4-1-1 as they have been previously playing. I mean, essentially, our tactics kind of match up against each other. Maxim against Gago. I mean, Maxim, we're better than this. We can beat this Stuttgart team, surely. Look at, even with I suppose this is our injuries, man. Some of the players that we're missing. So we'll do the opposition instructions. He just wants us to kill everyone. Do you know what? I agree. Let's kill everyone. We're going to do closing down always on obviously a lot of their players. And hard. Let's smash them. Come on. Absolutely going to tear this team apart. If we can injure a couple of their players, force them to make some substitutions, especially early on, that'll be very, very good. It's not a great way to address the game, but I'm thinking just because of our tactic familiarity, let's just crunch tackle some of these guys. Obviously closing down them all always, including the striker. Weaker foot as well, which is huge. And I'm generally shitting myself, I'm not going to lie. Oh, passionate. But you better react well. I swear to God. I swear, one player. That's brilliant. Absolutely superb stuff. This is a great start. About 94 injuries and one player reacts to the team talk. We have to beat these. I could not face, after how much I've been giving it and all the digs I've been making, how much, and had the strength of the team. But here we go. Right, so we are playing in red in the 2D mode. Obviously, they've got a free kick. Oh, we've not even reached 6 minutes. Maxim with a free kick. We're playing in the Huddersfield kit, which obviously we need to correct for the next episode. And they're attacking again. 33 minutes in, and they've scored again. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't deal with this. Oh, half time and we're 2-0 down. I just can't. I've seen the other results as well at the minute. The Penguins are smashing Zenit. At least you react. No, you react well now, don't you? Yeah. When you're 2-0 down and... we've also got 2 bookings as well, Rakitsky and Gago. So we've actually had to stop tackling some of their players so hard because I'm afraid of going down to 10 men. Very, very afraid of going down to 10 men, especially in the sort of anchor man / deep line playmaking role we've got Gago in. And the centre back. I can just see him making a stupid challenge. Oh, so annoyed right now. Generally so annoyed. We have such just... Dockow. Cross it in. Dockow. You've lost it. How can you lose the ball that bloody easily? I've got Blant to get there. God's sake. Plays it inside. Garmash. Lovely bit of football. Love that. Love that. What are you going to do? Ings. No. And it's cleared. Stark. Munir. Munir, what are you doing? Ings. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh. It's cleared. He's at the post. I thought it was in. I've got to sit back down. I just stood up. Substitution time. Saviola, the man, the legend. Saviola's coming on for Danny Ings. What else could we do? I mean, the bench is just rubbish. What can we do? Oh, we're missing so many players. So many players. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? Something's got... I think we'll just have to go with that. Come on, Saviola. Do us. Could this be straight away? Could this be straight away? Saviola plays it out to Munir. It's crossed in. Saviola! Oh, what a goal! Yes! Come on, boys. Get the ball. Get the ball. Let's go. Saviola. Super sub. What a tactical substitution. Munir puts it in the box. And he was tripped by Stark. Looked like he was tripped anyway. So he might have been tackled. But Saviola would have finished. A tap in. Oh, come on, boys. Let's go for it. Attacking, attacking, attacking. Oh... What's going to happen? I'd love to get... Oh, that's great news. That's brilliant. That's exactly what we need. Docal's injured. This is just... Oh, sick note FC. What is going on? Right, we have to move Munir over, and it's going to have to be either Tariq or Ataru that comes on. Let's go with Ataru. They're not fit. Oh, look at that injury as well. 36% on Docal. I'm worried about that because I like Docal. He's a great player on this as well. Let's go passionate. Rotario. I believe you got what it takes. Come on. 83 minutes. If we can get an equaliser. I'm getting messages from the other guys now saying, is there a comeback on? I bloody hope so. Come on. Oh. As we watch time tick by. Overload. Get forward. Overload. Oh. 85th. Oh, the time's just rolling by. Nothing's happening. Pause. What can we do? Tactics. Let's go for it. Oh, what can we do? This instructions. Go route 1. No, don't do route. Can't do route 1. I can't drag myself. Take more risks. Let's go for it. Come on. Come on. Oh, and it's just gone. Nothing's happened. What's going to happen? Come on. Oh, they're just going to keep the ball now. Look how much time he's got. Oh, get the ball. That's it. You've just given it back to him. Well done. Oh, they're just winning every second ball now. They're just keeping the ball. This is going to be full time. Fuck off. No. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. We've lost 2-1. We're out of the cup. Although it's not... Yeah, aggressive. Yeah, bet you react well now, don't you? Bet you do, don't you? Bet you react well to that. Oh, yeah, of course you do. Yeah. I did that at half-time. Oh, I know the board haven't targeted us that, but I cannot face now. We're going to have a chat with the other guys in a minute. I cannot face having a chat with them now that knowing that I've just lost 2-1. That is just ridiculous. We've got so much. Well, we haven't because the injuries, man. They've killed us. And looking around the other results, the Foxes beat the Jaguars 1-0. It wasn't Carrillo, luckily for Jaguars, which I would have been pissed off about. But the Penguins have also won 5-1 against Zenit. I do not want to go in this call, especially Jaguars is only 1-0, so I'm guessing that game was really, really tight. To be fair, our game was also very tight. The possession was even, the shots were even, shots on target were even. It's just the fucking goals that weren't. But I'm getting messages now. Chaz, he's sat there with a smug face. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I'm telling you, we have got to create a force. And I'm going for a left back because I'm worried about Casco. He's out for 3 months. So I'm getting a short left back loan deal. As this is just making it even worse. The Foxes have signed a second Carrillo. I couldn't deal with the first Carrillo. Now I've got to deal with a second Carrillo. Oh, well, to be fair, he's actually quite good. He's better than the original Carrillo. I'll sing that song for him. Oh, but anyway, guys, we're gonna get into a chat with the other three. I don't want to, if I'm honest. If it was up to me, I'd just leave now. And they can just have a chat between. I'm sure the other game was more entertaining, so make sure to check out their channel. But I cannot believe we lost that. We've been knocked out of the cup. But the Gremio game, we have to win. I cannot go through another competition and being knocked out in the first round. We have to beat Gremio. It's so vital for us as a club and for the board, for the targets as well. Our target is for the next round, as I said. So, but anyways, I suppose we've got to do it, haven't we? Let's have a quick chat with the guys.
Fucking Neil Taylor.
Penguins.
I feel like I should turn my webcam on now because I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat here.
You didn't have a shot in the second half, not one.
Yeah, however, tactically I saw the way you'd set out and I went counter-attacking, dropped my fullbacks to be a little bit deeper, and it worked to perfection. One mistake, capitalised. Nathan Redmond, hero.
Jaguars
Fucking
did
hero.
look like they controlled. I mean, they had more shots. They had one less clear-cut chance, but they had one more half chance. They controlled possession.
Yep.
Better with the ball, but somehow the Plucky Foxes pulled it out of the bag.
We weren't really that good with the ball, though, in all honesty. Like, my good opportunities came in, like, the second half. Like, it took me a long time for my strike force and my attacking players to get going. And after the mistake, my defence was solid, and of course, he didn't even have a shot. So, yeah, typical.
Frankly,
FM.
though, Guido Carrillo could have scored again if it wasn't for a fantastic save from your goalkeeper. So.
I couldn't see that on 3D. I thought he just missed, and it said save. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a weird one.
Yeah, I thought he just missed. And I was like, oh, it's a corner.
You
are going to lose in the next game, in the first league game.
Was there
Probably.
a goal ruled out for offside? Was that like correct? I joined your match just as it
No.
said. So
Actually, there was. Sorry, Gabriel Barbosa.
Was it
I
offside
had
or
no
was
idea.
it not offside?
Yeah, it was well offside. Yeah, I even
okay.
said.
So you're not angry that.
Oh no, that was offside. No, I'm more angry with the fact I let him score. That was terrible. Every one of the chances were like mistakes as well.
What was great about the goal is I was like, play, whip it, and I shouted Carrillo, and then the ball went through, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then Redmond scored, and I was like, and I think I might have deafened all my listeners.
That was an awful, attempted clearance by one of the defenders there, wasn't it? It was
Neil Taylor quite literally went through him, missed it.
Had a shocker. But
the thing is, he got 7.2 in that game.
No idea how from that. I only saw that, but no idea how, to be honest.
So good. It's nice to win. It really is.
So, Tom, what happened against you? You and Stuttgart. What happened? What went wrong?
Do I have to explain?
Yeah, you do,
shit.
because I've won and I'm smug. Go on.
It was so like even. Nothing was happened. I had 2 highlights in the first half, both of their goals. One was a stupid free kick. I've never even heard of Maxim. Who's Maxim?
Alexandru Maxim. He's a good player.
Scores a scorching free kick, and then they get another one which is like hit the post, and then they just tapped it in. And I was like, brilliant, this is great. So I looked at the bench, thought, who should I bring on? And I could put Butland on. Maybe Rotario, who's got 75%. But yeah, no, injuries have massively killed me in this game. Massively. But yeah, it was 50-50. I thought we were coming back. Saviola, the legend, gets a goal. And I was like, oh my God, this is the moment. But it wasn't the moment at all. So, yeah, Stuttgart. Fucking Stuttgart. Oh.
And then I won 5-1.
Chaz, high five for the winners, am I right?
Yeah, I know, I would. I'm actually like against the mic with the
I hope you all lose in the next cup game.
Like
Someone's bitter.
5-1. That is solid. Berardi with a double, beautiful. And Villa scored a scorcher, absolute beauty. Genuinely was. It was like from 30 yards out. Bang. I knew you wish you'd sign him now.
What?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Go and have a look at it.
Your 5-1 of Zenit actually fills me with confidence because I drew them in the next round, in the next cup that we've got. So I'm actually they are beatable.
They are beatable, nice. But only with a good squad, and a good manager as well. So
wow. So clearly Campbell's got no chance then, and me and you'll be all right, but the winners will be all right, won't they?
I just found out Neil Taylor got man of the match.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Quite literally, Neil Taylor got
getting
man
an assist, isn't he? So help him.
He might have touched it, in all honesty.
But I did actually get 3 injuries, which is a shame. Luckily, only one of them was actually carried through. And it's to Ryan Shawcross as well. Absolute man mountain, beautiful. He was majestic, genuinely in the air, beautiful.
I lost Stockhow in that game, so I've got now. It works out. I think I've got 6 first team players, well, first team starters, all injured.
That is a shame because you like if that happened to me, I would be really screwed.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
But it hasn't happened
does.
to me because of my skill as a manager. So
I was
good.
extremely critical of Daniel Ayala before the game, but the way my team defended, I don't know if you saw what formation I was playing at the end, Jag.
I assumed you were playing like 11 in defence. I even said it.
Pretty much.
Once you got the red card, it took a long time for you to suddenly come back again.
I played a 5-1-3 with five defenders, one.
I saw your subs. The red card was like a defender on for an attacking midfielder, and then in the end, it was a defender on for a striker.
Yep.
So did you two play each other in the first league game as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Next
okay.
video.
So you've got a chance to redeem yourself, basically.
It's at home as well again, so I should beat him this time.
Well,
I should, as long as Neil Taylor doesn't want to do that again.
I did predict a win for you, to be honest. I did.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. I was surprised.
I was surprised as well because all of you three were all very, the Foxes got no chance. Jags are so much better. But you know who didn't believe any of that nonsense?
Guido Carrillo.
I was about to
Nathan
say that.
Redmond. No, Nathan Redmond didn't. No, he didn't.
Do you know what's
I'm gonna-
even more
I'm gonna
annoying
say
is Nathan Redmond on the last day of the before you took over. It actually popped up as we were just like ending the save or ending the episode, and I thought, oh, I think I was going for Redmond. Oh, I'll check it next episode. Turns out that I did go for Redmond, and instead he went to the Foxes. So
Legend.
You could have stopped this.
yeah. Oh,
I'm checking
Just-
the club
I just-
legends and seeing if he's there already.
I
we
just
edit that
don't
in?
like
Should
Smug Jordan's voice.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't.
like it.
I'll try and knock him down a few pegs in the next match.
I hope so. So what's everyone's predictions for the season then?
First, me. Then I think you three are going to get relegated. No chance, really. No, honestly.
You're the only one to have won and played a team. Where are Zenit? Like, what league are they in?
They're in the league above us, so I'm
They'll
happy
look
with that.
good.
I'm very happy with that. They're
I mean-
not like the strongest team in the division above us, but they're not bad. I mean, I don't know where the predicted finish.
I
I'll
think
be
it's,
honest with
I think
you
it's bottom
guys.
10.
It's 10th, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's not bad. Like middle division team above us, beating them 5-1. It's good. It's good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather have got pumped that game and won the league game because the cup has no interest for me. So as much as I'm happy to win, I'm a bit annoyed now if he beats me when it comes to the start of the league. So
I'm starting to worry about what the board. I've just thought about this. What are the board going to think about this? I've not checked what my actual target is in this cup.
I think they're all. I think they expect us to get like hammered because we didn't have any players to start with.
Oh, that's
So
good.
they,
Wait,
I
is
think
this?
the expectations are like rock bottom basically.
mind
My
you,
cup isn't
competitive.
even there, but they're not happy with that. In fact, my defeat.
Well,
They're saying we shouldn't have lost to a team like that.
Well, in
And
game,
they're not.
wow.
They're not.
in game we're all rivals actually, so that adds a
Yeah.
little development to it.
So which cup was that? The Capital One Cup.
Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
don't have that either. That's good.
I'm just
Mickey Mouse
happy
Cup.
I've left Jag with egg on his face after his pre-match comments about
What? My
we should
pre-match
easily
comments?
beat them, and then I called them Tim Pot in return, and then we proved that they are Tim Pot. Can't even beat us. Oh, rubbish.
You are going to lose so badly in the season. AI.
Brilliant. Shall we wrap it up there? I guess we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for coming along. It's been good to get it finally underway. Get the first
No, it
game
hasn't.
done.
I certainly enjoyed it.
I have savoured this moment. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well, it's not going to last, is it?
I'm putting
So-
this on my CV.
Man, that was tough to take. Anyways, yeah, so go check out the guys in the description. As I said, Toxic LeMoN against the Jaguars may be a massive and a very entertaining watch, so make sure you go check out their videos. Then you've got CompletelyChaz, who absolutely demolished Zenit 5-1, so it's killing me to talk this, but yeah, fair play to them. So that means that myself and the Jaguars are now out of that cup competition, and obviously the Foxes and the Penguins go through to the next stage. So we'll find out very soon as well who they draw. I'm sure they may cover it in their videos, so make sure you go check out their channels. The links are in the description, as I said. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Feel free to smash the like button if you've enjoyed the video. Check out the Twitter as well for regular updates if there's anything changing with regards to the save. And yeah, we should see you guys next Saturday. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.